Hey, this is Brittney Griner from the Phoenix Mercury, and you listen to the 3-Point Conversion.
Dan, well, so far, going, since Saturday, first week you had with the team, what have you watched or what have you learned so far about the, team?
I think we're ahead of where we were last year. I mean, in the crazy world that we lived in. But look, I think it really helps when Diana and Skylar have, understand the playbook and have been great leaders of helping all the other players, just get up to speed. So, we've put a fair bit in. Now it's just about fine-tuning and just getting a little extra chemistry. But in regards to the first week, look, I was happy. I thought we competed and, we were very coachable and we got better. So we've still got lots of room for improvement, but we'll be adding Marta Zage tomorrow and Brianna Turner and Brittney Griner on Wednesday. So excited to add obviously some really key pieces for us and to keep, going in our, getting better every day.
And just a quick follow-up, because you have the veterans and then you have Skylar playing in her second year with Phoenix. During the training camp, do you give those veteran players time to really coach up the player? Like you let them handle if they have any questions on the team, or if it's a missed assignment, do you kind of step back just a little bit and let them take over?
Definitely. I mean, they're our leaders out on the court and they need to know, they know what's going on. So it's been great for them, talking to it. And it's maybe, they'll see things and they just go up and tell those players. And that's what you want because, we are a team. It's about teamwork. They know the system better than anybody else that's here. And so, yeah, it's been really positive feedback. I mean, I think all the newer players coming in have just, have loved with, being able to work with Diana and Sky in particular and just how they're trying to help them, even though they're competing against each other in some situations.
All right, next up we have Jeff Metcalf with Arizona Republic, followed by Alex Simon.
Sandy, I haven't had time to study this yet, but the national TV schedule came out today and there's something like 100 national TV games. What do you think, like last year, it seemed like one of the pluses from the bubble were so many games that were on TV. How can the league kind of leverage that and build on that this season, do you think?
Well, I think, even though we had to play in a bubble last year, I mean, the visibility that we had with these national TV schedules helped us develop our game. So I haven't seen the schedule yet, Jeff, but, if we've got 100 plus games on national TV, I mean, we're a step in the right direction. I think everyone realizes we have, these are the best players in the world, but they're also more than just players. So, there are other areas off the court that they're working on. We got to sell the product, and the only way you can sell it is getting, visibility in national TV. So we're a step in the right direction, and hopefully it'll continue to get better and better every year.
And I wanted to ask you too, is there any reaction to what happened yesterday between Marta and Stewart today at practice? How did that go? What was the, reaction from the players and yourself?
Yeah, well, obviously I was very excited. I hit her up yesterday once I saw it hit Twitter and everything. Marta's still in quarantine, so she's not around the team. But I did get to see her when she did her individual, and she's super excited. We're very happy for them. I mean, they're a wonderful couple, and I said you'll always remember that you got engaged in Phoenix. So we'll take that. So, but we wish them all the best, and obviously we'll probably have a little celebration tomorrow once she's back with the team.
All right, next up we have Alex Simon with the Next. He'll be followed by Gina Mizell.
Obviously, that also makes Sunday's preseason scrimmage going to be interesting too, that update. But
hey, if Stewie's here, she hasn't done her quarantine yet, so maybe she had a reason to come here straight from Russia.
I had noticed around the league that there's going to be a few rosters where just with the way that the salary cap works out, they won't even be able to carry a full 12. And I was wondering, you never know what's going to happen with the end of training camp, but the math-wise, it makes it seem from the outside looking in that you guys might not be able to do that either. Is that anything you guys are kind of at this point with
Yeah.
figuring out your roster?
We're carrying 11. We got a lot of big time players on here who we pay, and they should be paid. So we'll be carrying 11, which means we'll have 10 because Bria Hartley won't be cleared from day one.
And obviously, it just means it's that much tighter of a competition, but I would assume that was something that's been communicated to everybody and everybody kind of knew. Is that something that, you would love to be at full 12, but you would rather have the 11 you have than worry about the extra body, basically?
Yeah, look, I think a lot of teams are in the same situations. We have really tight caps, and the players are rightfully getting paid what they deserve, and you want to pay your best players. So yeah, I'm fine going in with 11. I mean 10 at the start, as long as we're a healthy group. I think that's the most important thing. And I know other coaches, there's going to be some really tough decisions, to be quite honest, just to fill out the roster. I mean, which direction we want to go. We're nowhere near knowing what our final 11 will look like. It's been a really competitive camp, the ones that, have come in and competed for spots too. So, but hoping that the scrimmages that we have Saturday and Monday, and, just the next, once we add BG and Breezy, things will kind of work itself out. So, but, it's okay. I mean, not everyone plays 11 players or 12 players anyway, but it's, hopefully we can stay healthy. That'll be the biggest thing.
All right, we have time for 2 final questions. Next up, we have Gina Mizell with Mercury.com, followed by Raphael Haynes.
Hey, Sandy, now that you've had Kia for about a week in camp, just maybe what have you learned about her? You obviously were very familiar with her, scouting against her and playing against her, but maybe just how she fits in with your team, but maybe more importantly, what she's like just as a person, as a teammate, that sort of thing.
Yeah, look, if you looked at our team, you'd think Kia's played here before. That's how easily she's fit into the system and fit into our team. I mean, number one, she's a great person. She's got a great personality. She loves to make jokes, just like the rest of them can take some of the jokes as well too. But look, it's been seamless, to be quite honest. And, she's the player that we targeted in the off season. And it just gives us another scorer, an offensive threat, but also a defensive player as well. So it's been great. Today was the first day I had all, obviously Diana, Sky and Kia playing together, and, just continue to build on that chemistry, because I think it can be really, really dangerous once we, get going. But, she's fitted in, easily, not a problem at all. And we're just making sure that we can, bring out her best parts of her game.
You've mentioned obviously that, you guys did target her and thought that it would be a really easy transition, but is there anything about her game that maybe is an even better fit than you thought? Like, oh, wow, I didn't realize she could do this, or just maybe something that's been a pleasant surprise so far?
No, not really. I think, what we thought she was, she is, and she stays true to who she is. She's just a really intelligent basketball player too, that picks things up early. And but look, she runs the floor well. We want to be a running team, so we needed people that could get out and run, and she's great at that. She shoots the 3-ball well. She's a player that really, she loves coming off ball action to shoot. She's got that really quick trigger. So they're things that really help when you got really fantastic playmakers in Diana and Sky and Bria Hartley when you get back. So a player that can stretch it, but also move and be able to shoot, out of movement. I mean, that will make us hard. She's tough. Physically, she's tough. Mentally, she's tough. She's just a real good fit. So, I'm excited to see how we can continue to grow this team. But you'll like her, Gina. You'll really enjoy spending some time with her and getting to know her.
All right, our final question comes from Raphael Haynes.
Hey, Sandy, can you talk about the importance of having Chastity Melvin as an assistant coach? And did you all do anything special for her birthday?
Well, number one, I didn't know it was her birthday, because usually no one's told me. Usually someone reminds me, and I hadn't been on Instagram because I am a mother and I have to drop off kids to school and, get them organised. But I walk in and they just ordered breakfast from the chef here, and she's looking at me. She's just like she's doing this to me. And I'm like, okay, good. You got your POC test done. You're allowed in the building. Great job. And then Julie goes, no, it's a birthday. So, Chaz, it's a Chaz day today. So But that's the energy I love. Like as I said, we work extremely hard, but at the same time, we need to enjoy the journey. And she helps because she's just this big bubbly personality who is really a good coach and is great because she's a post coach. She takes care of the post players. She's a legend of this game. So she's been a great addition last year to our coaching staff, and she lightens the mood up a little bit. We always get a bit of a laugh. So I think she's got a serious photo on Instagram though, and her sexy look, she's calling it. I'm like, okay, whatever.
All right. Thanks for the time, Sandy.
Thanks, guys. Bye.